Cold gang. First round draft pick. Welcome to another episode of Cold Game. I'm your host, Isaiah Dotson. I'm here with my co-host, Malcolm Bennell, back in the building. Special guest host, Michael Highball Jr. Cuz, what it do?
What it do, man. As always, man, I appreciate the invite, man, the hospitality, man. It's on the cold game, man. Let's tap in, man.
Mm-hmm. Big Mal, what it do, cuz?
What it do, cousin? How you feeling?
I can't complain, cuz I'm good, man. God has been good. I'm feeling good and in good health. Everything is good, man. The best thing right now that's going on, besides, what I got going on in my personal life, because everything's good and personal.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm happy to see them Colts, man. 8-2 at the bar. First time in a long time. We got an MVP candidate running down the field, running up the field. Daniel Jones doing this thing. Jonathan Taylor, JT, multiple 3-game touchdowns, man. I'm highly impressed. We back in the building. Number one in the AFC. I don't know what the standard is going to be if the Patriots win tonight, man, but I know the Colts is the real deal, man. Talk to me about the Colts, man. How y'all feeling?
Oh, man, that's a feel amazing. Best team in the league right now. So, we got a bye week this week. I don't know what I'm going to do with myself on Sunday, but
Probably be here at the start of the year. But it's just like, we here, we rocking, we rolling. We got the right people on the right bus in the right seat. Nobody thought, when we got Daniel Jones, everybody was like, forget the Colts. We made this horrible decision. But now how he rolling, and he, God willing, he keep rolling. Everybody on the bandwagon. You know what I'm saying? We good though. We been good. We knew it was gonna happen one way or another. Whether it's AR, Daniel Jones, Indiana Jones, we rolling, man. So got to keep that train rolling.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. I don't mean this is my thing, though, man. I'm with Daniel Jones. I'm with Indiana Jones, but the question has to be said, man. He has shown glimpses of, the New York Giants, Daniel Jones, in these past against the Falcons and against the Steelers. You know what I'm saying? With his, turnover ability. I got a guy, one of my guys that I work with. He's a New York Giants fan, die hard, been a New York Giants fan since the, 70s. But, he said one thing about Daniel Jones is, and I didn't think about this until I really watched him play. He said Daniel Jones is a one-read quarterback. You know what I'm saying? That's how he's earned his chip. You know what I'm saying? So his whole career, he reads that one read, and you take that first read away, and he kind of, he going to take off, he going to scramble, he going, it's very rare that he goes to that second and third read. So I feel like Falcons, Atlanta, and Pittsburgh, these last 2 games did a good job of taking away that first read and then put him in like a panic almost, and that's how he ended up with them turnovers, throwing them picks, fumbling the ball. And, because you said this, in the preseason and right before the season started, one of the big plays you highlighted was Daniel took off, down the field on that, big run and just, kind of just fumbled the ball. Like he's kind of loose with that ball, man. So, and that's just me kind of, being a devil's advocate. But I'm not here to be negative with him. I mean, shoot, we still the best team, saying we the hottest thing smoking in the league, but it just kind of made me cringe a little bit to see that, Daniel Jones come out, so. But like you said, man, we still got that workhorse back here in the backfield, Jonathan Taylor. So that's the key. You know what I'm saying? When everything's going bad, just turn around and hand the ball off. You know what I'm saying? So,
Well, and so with the big move that we made a week ago, 2 weeks ago, trading Sauce Gardner for them 2 first-round picks, or trading for Sauce Gardner, giving up 2 first-round picks, I think that solidifies Daniel Jones as our quarterback of the future. Is risky because he hasn't been signed to a long-term deal. He'll be a free agent at the end of the season as of right now, but he's pretty much guaranteed the long-term deal. So with us giving away our 2 first-round draft picks for Sauce Gardner, did we give up too much for Sauce Gardner with not a quarterback sign as of right now? Was it too much to give up at this present moment? How you feel about the trade? How you feel about Sauce's first game? Talk to me.
Man, I feel like huge pickup, man. And just to see how we rolling right now. I mean, you and Malcolm could speak of as y'all football players, is not I, but it's just like you got to keep the next man up and to see how we rolling on the defensive side of things. And we don't even have arguably our number one or number two corner in Tavares Ward. It's amazing, man. And to see DeForest Buckner go down and we still rocking and rolling on these defensive side of things. Once we get these guys back healthy, man, it's gonna be hell to pay the captain, man.
Well said.
Yeah. This is my take on that. I think, like I told my guy Shaq, man, we in win now mode. You know what I'm saying? This is I think it's so many layers to that trade, cuz that trade is so layered, man. So, you know, when you start with Chris Ballard and Shea Steichen, man, they got their ass in that hot seat. They in that hot seat, and they've been in that hot seat. You know what I'm saying? And this was a make or break year for them, and they kind of made themselves. So now, as the GM, if I'm Chris Ballard, I'm like, okay, this is, you know, we've had the many of quarterbacks that came through here. That's you know what I'm saying. They obviously tried everything they could at quarterback. You know, if they've got the veterans, they got the Carson Wentz's, they got the, you know, Phillip Rivers, whoever. They even said, okay, we're gonna go out on a limb and draft a quarterback and put them out there. That didn't work. So a small window of success that they had was, okay, we have an established quarterback. Regardless of if he was good or not, we brought in an established quarterback, and that seems to be working. So now it's time to go all in because we've already built up this roster. We've been saying that for years because the Colts been had a playoff roster. They have this roster right here. I say this is Andrew Luck's team, but you know he's been gone for a minute. But this roster has been being built for years. So the Sauce Gardner move is saying we're sticking with Daniel Jones. You know, I won't be surprised to see after this season or so for us to put Daniel Jones on a 4, 5, 6-year contract. You know what I'm saying? Which that's going to mean we probably have to move Anthony Richardson as well. You know, I think we'll see him getting moved, but that just means we all in on Daniel Jones. So, you know, we in win now mode. That's what I call it. We in win now mode, and Sauce Gardner, as his first performance, I think he did extremely well guarding Drake London. Drake London is a top tier receiver in the league. He's the. I mean, can you name 5 receivers right now better than Drake London?
Not many.
Not many, you know. So I mean, that's him guarding the best player in the league on every play. So, you know, everybody will go to that 2-point conversion where he tripped, and Sauce Gardner said himself, you know, tripped. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, the NFL. But you know, he's guarding the best receiver in the league for a full game. I think he did a well job. He has a week this week to, you know, tap into that playbook and really learn. And then he'll come out against the best quarterback in the NFL next, you know, coming up here next week. So he has a tall task ahead of him. You know, we got to think back of the schedule, but I like that move. You know what I'm saying? We started the year with probably the biggest question mark in our secondary. Now we're in the ranks of being a top tier secondary, like, you know, top 3, 4, 5 secondary in the league. So, you know, Adonai Mitchell, 2 draft picks. You never know what's going to happen with 2 draft picks. You know, we seen what we could get out of Adonai Mitchell. We don't really need him. We know what Josh Downs, Michael Pittman, Alec Pierce, you know, and Ashton Dulin can give us what Adonai Mitchell was giving us. So,
all right.
You know,
I always like Dulin too. Here's the thing, cuz I was talking to my bro Matty B earlier today, and he asked me the same question. How you feel about Sauce Gardner? How you feel about us, you know, giving up 2? That's a lot of picks. But I said straight like this. The coach right now is Super Bowl or bust.
Mm-hmm.
That's how we started the conversation. He said, yo, are y'all Super Bowl or bust? I said, I don't know, you know, because I always see a Cowboys fan. I always tell them Cowboys definitely Super Bowl or bust, you know. And he's like, so, and we ended off the conversation after everything we talked about. In my head, I came to the conclusion, yes, we are Super Bowl or bust, because you know what? We gave them 2 first-round picks. We said we don't care about the picks. We going all for it right now. And however this season turns out, we in it for the next 2 years. We feel like we're a Super Bowl team right now and for the future. So if we win the Super Bowl right now, the Jets can have that number 32. We don't care about it.
We
They
don't
can
want
have it. We don't want it because that pick is going to be 20 up. It's
Right.
going to be 20. It's going to be between 20 and 32. We don't
Mhm.
care about the pick. We trying to compete for that AFC championship. We want to be in that Super Bowl. And as long as we get there, that first round pick don't matter because we got sauce and we got the ring. That's
They're
all we
essentially
care
second
about.
round picks. They're essentially second round picks at that point.
Right. So
Essentially.
it's only one goal. It's only one goal. So we are Super Bowl or bust right now. Super Bowl or
Right
bust.
now.
Right now. So that's where I'm at with it. And things have been going so good. So Coach sitting at 8-2. Our beloved Pacers sitting at 1-9. And you know what? I'm thinking about the Pacers. I'm thinking about it like this. I love it because if we're gonna be sad all the way. Don't be half sad. Don't be mediocre. Don't be 6-6. Nah, go ahead and be 1-9. It's good players coming out next draft. AJ's coming out. Darren Peterson's coming out. You got the kid, Lil Boozer coming out. Go ahead, be sad all the way. Let's get a top 3 draft pick. Get one of them young boys and come back at them next year with Tyrese, with the full squad. You know, this year's a rest up year, and I ain't tripping on it, cuz. How you feel about the Pacers being 1-9, Mike? Talk to me, cuz.
Man, I feel like it's everybody down right now. As I look back at the roster, it seemed like every day I woke up and looked at ESPN or got an alert on my phone, it was somebody else going down. I mean, Tyree started the year off hurt. Then you got Obi Toppin that went down. You got TJ McConnell that went down. You got Andrew Nimhart that went down. You got I think Benedict was down for it. Like, it's just they can't catch a break right now, man. But like you said, I take this year right here, rebuild. Get some young guys some runs, see what they can do, and get ready to come back next year, man, stronger than ever, man. We get a nice little pick to come in with the squad we had, and Tyrese Halliburton coming back healthy, and we ready to compete, man. So we gotta take this year off, man, and regroup, regain focus, man, and get ready to run it back next year.
Mal, how you feel about seeing them Pacers get beat down every game?
Oh man, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't like that feeling. I mean, but I think, man, they gave us something to believe in last postseason, and this year. I mean, what could you expect, man? You know, you take people can say whatever they want about Tyrese Halliburton, man. He the head of the snake, man. You take the head of the snake off of any of these teams in the league, they're gonna be in the same situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, which is fine with me, like you said. If we're gonna be sad, let's be all the way sad. You know what I'm saying? Get some picks, get some good picks, like you said. Cuz let's get Mather some minutes. Let him, you know what I'm saying, really get his shine on. Neesmith, all them dudes. They said I've heard whispers. I've heard peeps of them talking about flipping Siakam. I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. I think you get way too far from the recipe when you try to flip Siakam, but it's all we just this is we're gonna do it for Halle year. This is what I'm saying, we just trying to get Halliburton back, and I'm just a Halliburton fan now. I mean, this is what it is. It's Halliburton's team. So I love Siakam, I love Mathurin, I love Coach Carlisle, and I like seeing Neesmith out there and TJ McConnell, but I'm here to see Tyrese Halliburton. You know what I'm saying? That is what it is. So 2026, 2027 season is what we out here doing it for. This season is probably a wash, which is okay. Now give me time to kind of, I've been kind of shopping around the league, just watching other games, and there's some talent out there. Utah got a nice squad out there. The Bulls been playing good. The Lakers got some young talent coming up, so it's some talent out there that I really can put my eyes on. But when Halliburton come back, I'm locked back into the net. So
For sure. Back to the city.
Back to the city, man. We going back to a city that I think you familiar with, cuz. How long was you down there in Bloomington for, man?
Man, I'm still down there currently right now. So
well, in all your years in Bloomington, have you ever seen a Heisman candidate down there, man?
Nah, I ain't never seen no Heisman candidate in football. Damn, no.
You know what, man? We got us one this year, man. I think Fernando Mendoza and them Hoosiers, Kirk Cinetti, what we doing down there, man, is real amazing. We went through Happy Valley last week, got that dub. I was telling my homies, I was like, man, Penn State's not going to be an easy task. I know the world is looking at it like, we should, Penn State's trash this year. We should go in there and throttle them. But, they're a tough team. They still got 5 stars and 4 stars running around on defense. Just because their quarterback got injured, they lost a couple close games, don't mean that whole team's trash. They still got pride.
Yeah.
And a lot of them games they was losing, well, 2 games they lost at home to Oregon and to Northwestern, but they still got dogs on their teams. But, man, shout out to Omar Cooper Jr., man. LN product. Straight from the Lawrence Township. That's not the far north, but you starting to go north over there. But a lot of them boys is from the east side still over there at LN, man. I don't know where Omar Cooper Jr. is from, but he was floated up in that air, came down with that peel, toe tap, got that touchdown at a critical moment, and solidified his quarterback's Heisman chances. Mal, how you feel about the Hoosiers, man? Talk to me, man. How you feel about the football team?
First off, I'm gonna say, man, because I don't know if you, I don't know what you had. I wish you went to high school with me because I could cheat off your test, man, and look over at your paper, man, because you called that shit like before Fernando Mendoza was even known. I remember you spoke his name literally after the season last year. He was like, man, cuz you was like Kirk Cignetti, man. He finds them, cuz that's what he does. He finds quarterbacks. I was like, who's our quarterback next year? Cuz what we looking like? He said, man, he going after this Fernando Mendoza kid. I mean, he gonna be all right, man. I'm telling you, he said, if you look at his track history, he goes, picks up a quarterback and turns him into a superstar. And that's exactly what Cignetti did. So I've been believing that ever since you said it, cuz, and this is all just kind of playing out the same way you said it, Cole. And I don't even know if you remember that conversation months and months ago, but he's living up to the hype. He's living up to the hype of what you said, and he's definitely a Heisman candidate. He should be the Heisman candidate. And one thing about Omar Cooper Jr., with that catch, I mean, he's always been a dog. I remember when he was coming up against Warren, I came to a couple Warren games and seen him play. He's definitely like that. He got bounced, jumps out the gym. He's the Randy Moss type, I'm a snag over you type receiver. But with that catch on Penn State, he just signed his ticket to the NFL. He's going to be in the league here next year.
Hey, cuz, man, it's crazy because I just heard you say those exact words just maybe 2 months ago about another receiver at LN. Monsoon Sales. He jumps out the gym, got bounced, snags, Randy Moss type catches. Cuz now, how you feel? He just visited IU last week. What you think that Omar's telling Monsoon, who's at LN? He came from LN. How you think them conversations is going? Now that Omar Cooper's over there making noise, what you think he's telling Monsoon Sales? What you think he whispered in his ear?
Well, first, is my show. He was a junior or a senior this year. Is he a senior? I think I don't know. He's a junior, so he still got another year. He got knocked out the playoffs last week, so he got a lot of time to think on that. But if I'm Omar Cooper, I'm talking to my show right now. I'm saying, look, bro, we in your backyard, you know what I'm saying? Your mama, your daddy, your grandma, your cousins, you know what I'm saying? They can pull up to all your games. You know what I'm saying? We the number 2 team in the nation. You know what I'm saying? We win football games. You know what I'm saying? Kirk Cignetti gonna get you the NFL. What more can you want? You gonna fly out to live in Columbus, Ohio? It's trash. Like you gonna go to, live in Florida? What? I don't know where his office from. You right here. You got the powerhouse right in your backyard. Like, you know what I'm saying? You want your people's at the game. You want to be the man. You're already the man where you at. Just take that fan base and bring them on down here and get paid. You know what I'm saying? You an hour away from the crib. Anytime, right after practice, you can go to practice and be at the crib. Or do you want to go?
Come on.
Yeah, I mean, or do you want to go fly and, have to take a plane, only get to come and see your mama on Christmas and maybe not get to see her? You know what I'm saying? You got the powerhouse in your backyard. You know what I'm saying? So, but he'll really see it though after, because Omar going to the league. It ain't nothing else. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully, once Omar get his name called or during that NFL draft, he'll pull right up on my shoe and be like, "Hey, whatever you need, I'm right here. But go ahead and let Kurt, take you to the top." So,
Mike, I got a question for you. Man, because I think you well equipped to answer this. National Signing Day just passed this past week. You know, all these high school prospects, they signed into their school officially. They already committed, but now they putting that ink to paper. So you was the man down in Bloom. You still the man down in Bloom. So what would you say to an athlete that put their name on that paper, that's going into this college experience, that's starting this next journey in their life, what they got to look forward to, man? Give them some words of wisdom and some advice.
And first off, number one, man, don't judge a book by its cover. And don't believe everything that you see. You know, lastly, everything that glitter ain't gold. So in saying that, you know, you got to do your research, man. Do your homework, man. Don't let them be the first thing you see is just like, I mean, they know you coming, man. They prepared, you know, so they showing you they best of the best. So you gotta, I don't know, find a way to get in there, you know, and catch them at their worst. You know, I like to see things at their worst. If I can see you at your worst, I can see you at your best. But just because I see you at your best don't mean I can see you at your worst. You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, like you just gotta really dig in, man. Do your homework, you know, because you signing for however long, man. It's bigger than education, man. But you gotta have fun too. Life ain't, you know, you gotta enjoy life. So you gotta get the best of both worlds, and but most importantly, man, get your education first. Good education, you know, and then let the rest of the dominoes fall where they lay.
Absolutely, man. It's a lot of it's gonna be a lot of good experiences, a lot of choices. You know, life is about choices, and that's what Kirk Cinetti was talking about this week, man. You know, I want good decision makers. That's what I
Yeah,
like. I like people that make good decisions, man. Especially when it's easy to make the wrong one. You know, and
absolutely.
you gotta make a good decision. You know, in a critical moment. You know, it's gonna be a lot of peer pressure, a lot of pressure, a lot of people pulling you this way when you know you need to go that way, man. So, college is gonna be fun, but it's gonna be big time, man. It's a lot of like you said, everything that glitter ain't gold. It's a lot of prospects that's coming out that we don't even know their name because
Yeah,
they ain't even ranked 1 star, 2 stars. You know,
yeah,
one thing I took away from Kirk Cinetti, he said he don't recruit stars. A lot of
Mm-mm.
people go on these recruit rankings and websites and they see these 5 stars and they like, okay, I gotta get this dude, man. He's number one. Or I gotta get this dude. He top 10.
yeah.
You know, them stars don't matter, man. Put in the
Nah,
work and let that work speak for itself. You're gonna get exactly where you're trying to go. I promise you that. You know, let that
absolutely.
work do the talking. So um that's my biggest thing, man. That's what I'm looking forward to seeing, man. Who gonna be that diamond in the rough? Who gonna
Yeah,
be that next Fernando Mendoza that nobody
yeah,
knew about? Now he popping up and killing. Who gonna be that next Omar Cooper Jr.? Who gonna be that next Aiden Fisher? Who gonna be that next Elijah Surratt? Dudes is coming from nowhere, NAAI. You know, we
yeah,
don't even know, what school they was going to. St. Francis transferred to JMU. That ain't
yeah,
IU making plays, leading the nation in touchdowns. Who's gonna be that next guy? That's what
yeah,
inspires me. I
yeah,
love the underdog story because you feel me. That's what I love. I love
yeah,
hard workers, people that really get it out the mud, who's really in that gym and that field every single day. I'm looking forward to that, man. But
yeah,
most importantly, I'm looking forward to Indiana beating Wisconsin this week. Big game. Taking a bye week, catching our breath, getting a little time,
yeah,
and then going up north. Last
Mm-mm.
game of the season in
Lafayette.
Purdue.
Mm-hmm.
Lafayette. God willing, we beat Purdue. And shout out Purdue, man. Purdue is a tough school, man. Good school. They just beat Alabama tonight. Number 2 Purdue. They beat
shout out
Alabama
my guy PJ Thompson, man, on the bench, man.
straight up
Shout out PJ, man, on the bench leading these
from
boys,
Bay
man.
from Bray Buff. I know PJ.
Yeah, it's my
Yeah,
dog,
getting.
man. One of the realest in the game, man.
So let's see, man. We can win these last 2 games, man. Meet Ohio State up in Naptown, man. See if we can
Yes,
meet them in
sir.
that. And a lot of
Yeah.
people saying that Julian saying is the Heisman candidate. It's Fernando Mendoza. He's Heisman right now, in my opinion. He's earned it. He got more rushing touchdowns, got more passing touchdowns. He's that guy. But Julian saying, you have your time against Michigan. Go out there and beat Michigan. Put on against Michigan at Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
Have your Heisman moment at Michigan. What you
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
gonna do up north?
Mm-hmm.
Go up there and put on.
What you
Because
gonna
Fernando already
do?
done put on. He went
Right.
back out west, and then we whooped on Oregon. We was
Mm-hmm.
out in the Midwest. We done whooped on Iowa. We went out east. We whooped on Penn State in the clutch. Go up north and do your thing.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah,
ain't played nobody. You feel me? So we're gonna leave it right there, man. Shout out to IU football, man. And yeah, cause I think the people really like when you talk to them, man. Cause anything you gotta say, anything you want, any last words you want to tell the people.
Man, what we give me a topic or something, man. You just what we talk
on
about, man.
on the spot, huh? Good.
Yeah, that was on the spot, man. That was on the spot,
Man,
man.
I would say,
Yeah.
man, it's been a while since we've been on here. I think it's been a few weeks, man. One thing I admire about you, cuz, man, you always hitting us up, man. You always hitting me up, when we pod and with the next pod. And with somebody who's on a go, who's on a move, that needs to find time, man. How you find time in your day to do the things that you know that's important, to do the things that you know you love to do? How you feel about that, cuz?
Hey, man. First and foremost, man, I gotta give all glory to God, man. Always, man, to allow y'all share y'all safe space with me, to invite me, to welcome me, first class. Always, it's always love, man. There's nothing y'all can do about it. Second off, man, you gotta be consistent. You gotta be consistent, and I don't care how talented you are, but you gotta be available. So I'm gonna take a consistent person over a talented person any day because you got to be the turtle in the race, man. The turtle usually win the race. You know, when you in the rabbit, you could be moving fast, but you're not really going nowhere. But when you're the turtle and you stay consistent, man, you gonna win the race. So be the turtle in the race. Be accountable, be consistent, man. But most importantly, man, keep God first always, man.
Straight up. Big Mouth, man, talk to me, cuz.
Man, it's a good time to be a fan of Indiana sports, ain't it?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah,
You know, with the Fever, with the Pacers, with the Colts, with IU. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I just want to see what Darren DeVries is gonna do, man. That's my next. That's what I want to put my eyes on. What big Darren gonna do? Because he said we went out there and post him in Honolulu or whatever we was at. We went out and post him. So, I'm excited to see what he gonna do out there. And we got some Indiana high school playoff football coming up. 6A. We in the regionals weeks. Really, man, I might slide out to that Greenwood tomorrow. Go check out that Warren Center Grove game. That's probably going to be the game of the week, for the regional championship. So we'll see how that go down. But yeah, man, it's a good time to be a sports fan in the state of Indiana.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, one more thing, man. I need some I'm touching down in the city real soon, man. For somebody's touching down in the city who ain't been to the city in a minute, man. What's the first spot you gotta go to get some food, man?
First off, man, you get off that plane, man. I think you in right when you come into that baggage claim, go ahead and stop and get you a Ben's pretzel right there in the airport. So I gotta get you a Ben's pretzel,
Yes.
So you're gonna be coming from out there in Plainfield from the west side, man. So you coming through downtown, man. It depends. You trying to sit down, cuz? You trying to sit down? You trying to grab and go, pull up on your mom? You trying to, it just depends.
I ain't trying to sit for too long, man. I'm gonna try to keep. I'm gonna come back and have dinner. Go pick mom Dukes up. We gonna go out to dinner later. But I'm just rolling through. I need to grab something real quick. You feel me? Where I'm stopping at?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
That's tough.
Let me think.
That's tough. I gotta ponder on that, man. But just grab you some. For sure, you gotta grab you some Mr. Dan's though while you're in the city. You gotta grab you a double Dan with cheese, man. You gotta do that. That's for damn sure.
Oh, cuz know about that Mr. Dan's. Yeah, I said that ain't even. He know about the Mr. Dan's for sure.
Oh yeah, they still open late night.
Yeah, come on, man. Is you cool, cuz? Is you cool?
Nah, there's a couple spots. There's a couple spots. I hear, I'm saying, I ain't big yet. I hear Shadow Lounge is popping. You know what I'm saying? My cuz probably could tell you something about Shadow Lounge.
Hey, that's my spot, man. Shout out to the people there, man. Chef Tia, man, Dookie, baby Dookie, and the entire staff, man. The White, they first class, man. So, yeah, you definitely got to show the Shadow Lounge some love, man, and they'll love you back. That's for sure.
Yeah, after that, because there's a couple spots. I know you ain't trying to get no fast food, man. So, I don't know. You put me on the spot with that one, cuz, but
Yeah.
once you get here and touch down, cuz I have it ready for you. Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying?
Line it up. Gotta line it up.
Really, you already really, the best place to stop to get something to eat is at Debbie house. You know what I'm saying? So it don't get no better than that.
Off the rip, that's exactly where I'm coming. Auntie gonna send me out with a plate. I already know.
Yeah.
Man, if y'all haven't already, man, if you watching this, make sure you tap in with us on all platforms: IG, Facebook, TikTok, X, and then we're gonna start doing some stuff on Twitch too, man. So Cold Game Sports Network, man. As always, man, it's been real. Cold Game.
Cold Game.
Cold game. First round draft pick.